Where my people at? Come on in, my peeps. Can I invite some people in? No. Uh, who I would love to invite. I'll wait till some people come up in here. Come on in, come on in. Let me. Oh, I look a hot mess. Why do I look like somebody come in this place in a minute? How y'all doing? Who up in here? Can I see the people that's in here? Y'all know I usually don't go live, but I had to go live today. I'm gonna eat me some cereal, because whenever I hang out the night before, I have to have some cereal. What's up, my 4C gang? How y'all doing? I'm eating Fruity Pebbles. You know, gay people will eat some gay cereal in a minute, won't we? What's going on? Okay, what up, yo, bro? What's going on? Y'all know I don't normally go live, right? But I said I'm gonna eat this bowl of cereal. I was finna do a video, but I said no, I'm finna go live because I got to. I got to. I gotta say what I got to say because it's all about me. Let me pour me some milk. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Let me know y'all in the building. Let me know y'all in the building. First of all, God just keeps on blessing me. He blesses me all the day long. Okay, y'all see that? It's really not an eating video. It is just a video of me telling my truth. Okay, dear Lord Jesus Christ, I thank you for this bowl of cereal right now, Father God. I thank you for Fruity Pebbles because I love them so much. Father God, you're awesome. I thank you. In your son, Jesus' name, I thank you for my mother and father. Thank you, Jesus. So what's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? I just want to come on here today and say this. I am a comedian first and foremost. That's what I do. I've done comedy for over 20 years. Still doing it. I just put a clip of a play I did. Just another opportunity presented itself to me. Hopefully that goes through. But I got to say this. Ever since I was little, a black gay boy from the hood that don't take no shit, I've never allowed what somebody else say bothers me. I can't say. I never allow, hey Joanne, what anybody else said. You know what? I can't. That's why I have a small circle. That's why I don't really deal with too many people because my thing is this. I'm too real and raw for most people. And my thing is this. If your feelings get hurt easy, I'm not the one to be around. I'm not the one to be around because I don't take shit that seriously, okay? I really don't. I think people, I learned this in school this is why I started doing comedy. I would talk about the kids in school. You are real and fake people. Exactly, so look, I learned this in school. I would go and when we would play the dozen, most people couldn't handle it. I'm one of these people. You can talk about my mama and it's not gonna bother me because you don't know my mama. You make no difference in my mama's life. My mama could be to die the day before and you can crack a joke on her the next day. That is not gonna bother me. I've never been that type of motherfucker to where I allow somebody else to get me all riled up. I've never fought nobody because of what they said. You know, when I do my comedy shows, I put a sign up to say no bitch assness allowed. If your feelings on your motherfucking sleeve and you walk up in my show, I'm not the one. I'm not the one to show for you to come to. Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, those are some of my favorite comedians. And I cannot understand how people will go to a comedy show and then their feelings get hurt when you go in there. I'm gonna give y'all a good example. I was doing a comedy show one night. Now, I'm not a comedian that just talked about the audience, unless it's just something so damn obvious. So I'm doing this comedy show. I didn't talk about myself. I talk about myself more than anything because I can deal with it. My sister walked in late. I talked about my sister. I cracked good joke. Didn't bother her. So it's this real big heavy set lady that was sitting on the front row. And I happened to say, I mean, she was just really extra big, and her man was real skinny. And she was just eating all these chicken wings. So anyway, I'm cracking a joke on my sister. I'm getting her hard. Bam, bam, bam. The audience was just cracking up. So I strategically went and stood by the lady, and I said, all right, y'all, hold up, hold up. I made them stop laughing. I said, I got to do this. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. And I just looked at her. I never said nothing. That lady was like, she was like, bitch, I'll meet your ass in the parking lot. I said, ma'am, you are the parking lot. See, my thing is this. Only the truth hurts. And people get mad about the truth. People get mad about the truth. You know what? I've been called sissy and fag all my damn life, and that ain't never bothered me because you know what? I know that's not what I am. That's not what I am. And I'm a black man. That's what I am. That's never bothered me. I've never fought nobody because they said that to me. There's no words that can come out of anybody's mouth that will even alter how I feel. You know, the only time I fight somebody if I feel physically threatened. But ain't nothing you can that come out your mouth. You know, it's a lot of men that's in prison because somebody called them a bitch and they couldn't handle that and they killed them. Now you in prison being somebody's bitch. Y'all better stop letting words motherfucking bother y'all. Y'all better stop letting other people's opinion bother y'all. Y'all better stop letting other people's jokes that they do bother y'all. And look, and I'm so tired of people wondering and caring about what other people think. Well, they gonna think this. Who is they? Fuck they. Oh, I can't stand that. You have a lot of people in these YouTube streets that won't, well, if I do this, what are they gonna say? Why are you worried about that? That's why you're not, hey Kevin, that's why people can't be genuinely they damn self. Hi, Michael, how are you? I need to get some headphones because my grandson all the time with me and he repeats everything. Sorry, please don't. No, you good, baby. I'm just saying, this is not a kid thing. But I'm just being real. I'm so fucking tired, excuse me, I know you're grandson what, of people caring about what somebody else thinks. I'm not gonna alter who the hell I am. I'm not gonna alter how I talk because of what I think somebody else gonna think about me. If I can deal with it and I like who the hell I am, then so be it. So be it. You have comedians that don't want to cuss. That's them. I like cussing. When I do my comedy, if you don't like cussing, don't come to my show. If you and I friends and some shit is funny and I crack a joke and you weak minded, then I'm not the friend for you. I'm serious. I'm just that type of person. I'm not gonna be down about nothing. I'm always happy go lucky. I'm always cracking a joke. I find the funny in everything. That's not for everybody. Yeah, I understand that, but I'm not gonna change who I am. You know, I've had people come around there, and I'll tell people in a minute. I'm not feeling when you ain't feeling good. Oh, this ain't the time to be funny. It ain't the time to be funny for your ass. Cause I'm not gonna go down. You're not gonna make me be unjoyful and steal my joy. I can't do that. I can't. And it really bothers me when you crack a joke or something and somebody ain't even really listened to what the hell you said, or it wasn't really what they felt. They're talking about what they think everybody else. Well, people gonna think that. Who is the people, and why the hell would you care what the people think? Especially on these YouTube streets, you have a lot of people. Thank you, Geneva. You have a lot of people on these YouTube channels that ain't who they really are. That ain't who they really are. One thing about me, what you see is what the hell you get. I know a couple of people that on YouTube, but then when we off the phone, they somebody totally different. But that's them, and that's what they want to do. But don't expect me to be no different, because I can talk to your ass on the phone. You can see me at the store. You can see me in the hospital, and you always gonna get who the hell Michael is. I'm not phony in these YouTube streets. I'm not putting on no air. I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. I'm exactly who the hell I am. That way I ain't got to fake it. I ain't got to be phony. I ain't got to remember stuff. That's hard. I think that that is so hard to put up a facade and be something that you truly not. To be something that you truly not. My voice is still the same. I ain't making it no higher, no lower, no lower. I'm exactly who the hell I am. And when I get on here, I don't never think about, well, what is it? If they gonna like this, they gonna like that. No. You got people that will come on here and be something totally that they're not. And that's hard to keep up with. You're right. That's hard. When you see me in any video that I'm doing and you see me out in the street, it ain't gonna be no different. That's the same Michael. That's the same Michael you gonna get. The same Michael. The Michael that's cracking jokes. The Michael that, and then I don't do jokes maliciously, but what I'm not gonna do is ain't nobody gonna tell me how to crack a joke or when to crack a damn joke. And I can't stand weak assness around me. Because you always gonna be mad at me because I'ma always crack joke. And I don't do it maliciously. I do it because that's just a comedian. I'm always thinking of something funny. I'm always, oh, don't do this on my channel, or, oh, they gonna think that. First of all, who the hell is they? Who the hell is they? I don't care about they. They don't matter to me. Thank you, Angela. They don't matter. You know, I did my sister's live last night, and I cracked some jokes, and some people got mad. Why? I don't know. First of all, you didn't even really watch the damn video the way you should have, because you thought I said some shit that I really didn't say. Watch the video. First of all, you're not going to let me have it about something I really didn't even say because you didn't listen. You see, we get so caught up into what other people think. I'm one of the people that don't give a fuck what nobody think but me. My mama, I might care. That's the closest I'm going to get to it. My mama, I might care. And at the end of the day, it's still about me. This society that we're in, and these children, you got kids that are committing suicide because people are bullying them on social media. Social media. They talking about you. Oh, I can't live with it no more. You want to kill yourself? Have we gotten that motherfucking weak? You could be telling the truth about me, and I'm still not even gonna let you know that it bothers me. That's what's wrong with these kids. And hell, a lot of these damn adults are too busy worrying about what somebody else think about them. Stop worrying. What the hell do you think about yourself? What do you think about yourself? If you want to drink at 8 o'clock in the morning, you don't want people to say, oh, people going to say I'm drinking. I just do not get that. I do not get that. You know, I remember when I used to be little, my mom would be like, this ain't the time to be funny. It may not be the time to be funny for you, mama, but it's funny to me. And I get it. I get it. Everybody's not, you know, sometimes you ain't in the mood for that. Just like when I would be at work and the people would come in and they would be in a shitty mood. They'd be like, today ain't today. Or, well, how about we gonna make never, any day ain't gonna be the day. Just because you having a fucked up day, I'm not gonna have a fuck. You ain't gonna speak to me when you feel like it. I would come to work and comedian just went through something so terrible and I still come in, hey, how you doing? That's not other people's problem. It's my own. It's my own. I've never been that type of person where when I'm mad, I just don't want to be bothered with nobody and talk to nobody. That's your shit. You deal with your shit. Don't put that shit on me. If I'm feeling good, I can't stand that. I can't stand people that want to put limitations on your friendship. You can say this and you don't want me to say that because your feelings get motherfucking hurt. I can't have no friends that, if your feelings get hurt easily, I'm not the friend you need. Exactly. I'm not the friend you need. I'm not. I'm that friend when you ask me how this look, I'm going to say that look, oh, that's ugly as hell. I'm not finna sugarcoat it. I'm not finna tiptoe around it. I'm going to tell you the damn truth because I would want you to tell me the truth as well. I've had people come at me, oh, how can you pray and cuss? Do y'all see me hold my head down? I say because that's what the hell I do. I don't care what people think. I've had people say, oh, you shouldn't cuss or you shouldn't do that. Be your damn self, because now you on here being a phony, trying to be something that you're not. We in these YouTube streets like that. That I don't. A lot of people don't even fuck with my channel, but that don't bother me. I don't care. But I'ma still be me, huh? You got some people that'll never make it to 4 or 5,000 because subscribers because people can see through. Oh, I'm spitting out. I don't want to spit out cereal. People can see through your phoniness. When you got to sit there and think about what it is you gonna say before you say it, that comes across. You see it. When you have a whole different persona, the only time you will ever see me with a whole different persona of who I am is when I'm acting on stage or when I'm playing a character. Oh, I can act on stage, but what I'm not gonna do is act in my real life. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to crack jokes. I had somebody break up with me one time because I couldn't stop laughing, and I thought that was weak as hell. It take more facial muscles to make a frown than to do a smile, and I'm gonna smile, baby. I'll be 52 in March. I'm gonna smile every day of my life, and I'm gonna crack jokes. And if you can't, first of all, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Some people looking for about this, so they exactly. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna always crack a damn joke whenever I want to. Ain't nobody gonna whoop my ass. And if you did whoop my ass, I'm gonna still crack a joke after you whoop my ass. Because I ain't saying I can whoop everybody, but I'm just saying. People so fucking uptight and so, ooh. And you're not even mad about the joke. You mad about what you think other people think about the joke. You mad not about the joke, but about what you thinking of other people. I made a comment on somebody's page the other day. They said, well, why you do this? I said, why you say that? Because other people going, I'm so tired of other damn people and they. Who the hell is other people and they? And why do you really fucking care what they think or other people gonna say? Now I get it, some people like I can understand that some people may not want to cuss on their channel. That ain't what they want their platform for. I get that. I get that. But when you start really flipping exactly all yourself all the way around for these YouTube streets, come on. And okay, and that's you, but don't expect me to do it. I'm not gonna do it. Michael's gonna be Michael. I can give you a prayer one day, that's me. And I can cuss the next, that's me. I'm not gonna do one or the other. I'm gonna give you exactly who I am. And I think this started with the social media stuff because people, oh, I mean, they'll go. I have never seen people get so mad at each other because of what somebody said. I've had people, why you put that on Facebook? Family member, why did you put that on Facebook? Hey, baby, how you doing? I said, people be like, well, why you put that on Facebook? Well, people don't need to know. Why you worried about my motherfucking business? First of all, people don't only know what I let them know. Come on, yes, 4C game for life. People only don't. You know what? We are so entangled in this. Social media, Facebook, YouTube. Yes, I love it. I love to see it. You know, I hate when people put some shit on Facebook and then you comment on it and you don't like it and then they get mad and say, but you put it on there. I hate when people say, y'all know I can't say what, but don't you say you cussing. I sure do. But now look, this is what I really hate is when, especially on Facebook, when people say this. Y'all know what? I'm gonna leave Facebook alone for a while because Facebook just ugly. It's messy. Facebook ain't messy. You messy. Facebook, how? When somebody say Facebook messy, it's only messy if you allow it to be messy. It's only, why do y'all blame Facebook? Why do people blame Facebook? I'm going to stay off Facebook for a while because it's too much. No, because your ass weak. You can't handle it. Shut it down. I ain't never got off of social media. As humans, we ain't perfect. Continue to do you. We love what you do. Keep it. Thank you, baby. My thing is this. Even my sister was like, "Well, Michael, you don't think you go hard sometimes?" Niggas been going hard all my life. People been coming hard all my life at me. And if I was a wimp, a little punk ass nigga, and didn't man the hell up, everything somebody say would bother me. And the one thing I'll give my mother credit for, I will give my mother credit for this. My mama was so tough and hard. Even when I got to kindergarten, that kindergarten teacher was so mean. Them other little kids was crying. It didn't do shit to me. Because I looked at her like, you got to come better than that. That's what, first of all, parents, you need to prepare your children for this life. And even now, I've never seen people get into, you get mad because somebody say something about you on, call you a whore. You got little girls that someone be like, she's a whore, and now they want to kill their damn self because everybody teases you. You know what? I've been teased all my life. I've been teased all my life. And what you gonna do? One or two things. You gonna either fold and cry like a baby, or you gonna blast their ass back, or you gonna pay it no attention. Only the truth hurts. I'm so good. I would make up shit about people and they would be crying. And I'd be like, I don't even know you. I don't even know your air. And you letting what I say bother you and you crying? How weak is that? How weak is that? I remember going to my grandmother's bathroom and because I'm always so silly, I was using the bathroom and she had these stockings that she had bought. And the name of the stockings was called Big Mama Pantyhose. Oh, I just fell out laughing because my grandmother was a big woman. My grandmother was a heavy set woman. So the pantyhose she had was called Big Mama Pantyhose. So it just stuck in my head and I laughed. So me and the boy get into it at school. We going back and, playing them dozens, going at it. I said, that's why your mama wear Big Mama Pantyhose. Everybody fell out laughing. He was mad. He was ready to fight. And I'm looking like, my nigga, that's something my grandmama. I don't know your grandmama. See, the mama jokes and none of that ever bother me because I know you don't know my mama. You don't know who I am. Well, because it's what you answer. Okay. I've never understood that. You have so many people that will fight over words. Fight over words. Words ain't gonna make me fight you. I gotta feel like you about to put hands on me. Then we can get there. But I was so good, you guys. I'm serious. That's why I don't have a lot of friends. That's why I have a small circle. That's why if I get in a relationship with somebody, they can't be weak. Because the words that I say and how I talk, you can't handle it. I'm not the one to be with. I'm serious. You can't be tough in one aspect and weak in another. That's not going to happen. Hey, Mike, I didn't know you. Yeah, I just happened to get on here and do this. I just do not get what people let other people walk over them. I had a friend that I'm not friends with anymore because I couldn't idly stand by and watch them be done wrong. And this is why I really stopped messing with my friend. It was some people that came from out of town, and we all went out to the bar, and they got stopped by the police on our way back, and so they impounded their car. So they got into my friend's car, and half of them got in my car. So we drove to my friend's house, and they stayed at my friend's house. 2 days later, I go over to my friend's house, and the guys are still there. And I say to my friend, when they going home? He was like, I don't know. I wish they do because they done ate up all my food. I'm so tired. See, I can't stand bitch asses. I can't stand weakness like that. I said, well, why don't you tell them to leave? No, I don't want to. I said, do you want me to say something? He said, yeah, because they done ate up. I know you would say something. They done ate up all my food and blah, blah, blah. So the one boy comes down. I said, excuse me, my brother. Man, when y'all leaving? He was like, George ain't say, oh, I shouldn't have said my friend. But anyway, my friend was like, they told him he didn't ask us to leave. You want us to leave? And my friend said no. My friend said no, like he didn't just tell me to say that. And I said to my friend, you big, fat, gullible motherfucker. You should be more scared of me than them. And I cannot stand idly by and see you being dogged out and you don't say nothing. I can't stand up from no grown ass man. I'ma have your back, but if you don't say nothing, you have a lot of people out here that will go off on their friends but be scared as hell of strangers. You got a lot of people that'll be on this YouTube channel nice and won't say nothing to the subscriber, but let other people stop that. Be you. And first and furthermore, anybody on YouTube, I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say about whoever I want to say it about. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Clap back. It don't bother me. Talk about somebody could talk about me. It would not even bother me. It won't, and that's a shame. It's a shame. I don't get it. I've done. I did a comedy show, and the comedian was up there, and the person in the audience was better than the comedian on stage. And that comedian just broke down crying, and I was like, my nigga, really? Have you ever seen somebody let somebody, wait a minute, let me read some of these comments. Hey, Michael, doing what you do. I love you, real self. I wouldn't watch if you were fake and phony. Thank you, Patrice. Just lovely. Too many people need their ego stroke. That's just not real life. Come on now. Patrice Gardner, I agree, friend. I love authentic self. He never needs to change. But come on. Thank you, guys. Love your platform. Been waiting for someone like you to keep it 1,000 and won't. Come on, y'all. You know what? You have people in here. First of all, like I told people, stop looking at other channels as a blueprint for. Do your own damn thing. Do your own thing. When I do the YouTubers of the week or the YouTubers of the week, that's just lift them up, not to follow my platform, because what works for me may not work for you. What works for me may not work for you. I have some diehard subscribers that I love and that watch me faithfully, and I love that. I love that. And you have a lot of people that are, we have a lot of people. We gang over here, Michael. Thank you, Theron. That's my baby. You have a lot of people that somebody will watch their video and go through it real quick and just scoop through it because it's not catching their eye. They're not being authentic. Or you may have one or two videos good. But when you do every video and you are who you are, there's no folding, there's no changing, there's no phoniness. When you fuck up, you fuck up. But, I don't try to sugarcoat nothing. Nothing. And don't have me on your channel. Don't be a part of my platform. Don't be in a live or a Zoom or StreamYard I'm in. Because I'm liable to crack a joke on you. And it's not something so deceitful. And if I crack a light joke, I'm not that bad, you guys, to where I'm just gonna go hard and evil and mean on you. That's not what I'm doing. But if it's especially if I had me a couple of cocktails, I'm gonna crack a joke. I'm gonna find a joke somewhere. And if you that weak that you can't handle it, then you don't need to be in the StreamYard with me. Hell, you don't even have to be on the platform even commenting. Because now that I know I can get you, now that I know it bothers you so much, I'll mess with you. I mean, especially when you get upset for nothing. I had a debate with my sister. My sister, well, maybe you need. No, I don't need to do shit. What the hell you mean? I said, you sounding crazy. Well, maybe if you just say that, I ain't sugarcoating, pacifying no damn body for some shit that I really didn't do. For some shit that hurt your motherfucking feelings because you timid. Because you timid. And didn't even really listen to the words that goddamn good. You said I called you something that I didn't even... See, that's my thing. Some people will hit one thing. Some people will hear one thing and run away with it and ain't even listen to the whole goddamn sentence. Sis, you didn't say, oh, bro, maybe you... Come on, we keeping the motherfucker real, 100. This is Cooking with Comedian Michael Allen right here. I ain't holding up shit. I'm not going to apologize for shit that over some bullshit. Come on. Come on, this is what I do. And if somebody can get you to sis, you want to come in? You want to come in my live, sis? I just got off the phone with your ass, Michael. Maybe you should say that. No, I'm not saying shit because I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit. Oh, now my sis want me to apologize to her because I said she had a fat ass, but that was true. She didn't get mad. I went at her all night. She didn't get mad. She came back. Sometime pull your motherfucking bootstraps up, put your big drawers on, and get in there. Or get out the damn kitchen. Get out the kitchen. Every little word hurts you. Oh, you, No. No. If that's the case all through life, you gonna get hurt. We keep coming back because we love your content, cooking, and thank you, baby. Thank you, Lynette. Don't ever, Ron said, don't ever stop being you. That's why we fall in love with you in the first. Come on, y'all. Y'all know I'm just not outright um, hurtful to people. You know, they really have to do something to me in order for me. Yes, we used to play a dozen for fun. They really have to. When I do a clapback video, that's because somebody really came for me or my sister. Y'all know that. But other than that, just I'm always trying to uplift people. I'm always trying to inspire. That's what I do. Yes, I can go there and I can go hard, but I always joke. And what I'm not gonna do is be around anybody and have to curtail what the hell I'm gonna say or think about. Well, maybe this joke might hurt them, or maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe they. I'm. That's not who I am. I'm not. I'm gonna be me. I'm going to be me. I caught myself apologizing for some shit I really didn't even do. But because I was saying, you know what, let me, come on. Come on. And the shit I said wasn't even really nothing. 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 I say harder shit to my mama. And she takes it better. She's a clapback queen. I don't apologize and never forget what's done to me ever. Exactly. I don't apologize, especially if I ain't did shit wrong. I will apologize if I done done something. And period, Uncle Michael, sensitive got to go. Just Lovely said people's word would be a slap and yours would be a punch, and they would swear you went too far. Can't take the heat. Stay out the kitchen, folks. Exactly. What are you eating? Oh, I'm eating some Fruity Pebbles. Katrina says, thanks for keeping it real. That's why I love your channel. Come on, content. Um, Shonda Capri says, you're awesome, Michael. See, one thing about me, when I stop this live, I'm still going to be Michael and talk the same damn way. I ain't changing it. I can't be phony like that too long. Now, I've been phony in ways where I might have said I liked somebody's shit. That ain't being phony. That's just encouraging somebody. But I really didn't like it. But I ain't got to tell them I don't like it. That ain't being phony. That's still just encouraging somebody because they may get better. But when I say that I am who the hell I am, I talk no different on this than off of it. But I know quite a few people. Voice get deeper. They don't say no cuss words. And all of that shit. And you're not who you are. So now you don't want people to say certain things and you don't want stuff to happen because people don't know the real you. You know, a lot of women on here, they don't want them to know the real you. That's not me. That's not me. I don't even motherfucking, what they say, do that to my pictures. You're going to see every scar, every mark on me. I don't even do that. I don't even do that. And look, and if some shit ain't right and I want to get it fixed, I'll get it fixed. But what I'm not going to do in these streets is be tiptoeing around some motherfuckers because they can't handle some shit. If that's the case, don't be in the vicinity with me. I have small kids, so I don't curse in front of them, but, well, when they not around, of course, I get that. I get that. And then, that, you know, some people have channels where they know kids watch it. When I made my channel, I automatically said, this is not for kids. Some ladies like, you know, you need to stop that cussing because my kids watch you. How about this, baby girl? Stop your kids from watching a grown man's damn channel. My very first video, if anybody look at it, I said, look, this is cooking, comedy, cussing. It's in the fucking title. Why should I change? Why should I change? Stop, don't watch. Don't watch. And if I'm a friend of yours and your feelings get hurt every time I say something, we don't need to be friends. We do not need to be friends. That's not going to happen. Because I'm going to always be hurting your feelings. And it's not out of malice. It's me just joke. I joke. If you can't handle jokes, I'm not the motherfucker you need to be around. I'm serious. I'm serious. I come from a joking family. My cousins, that's just who we are. We don't let the little shit bother us. We ain't finna be out there fighting because of what somebody said about us. You gotta really, like I said, be putting your hands on me. Other than that, because but I'm so good, y'all. Michael, I love your realness and you have one of a kind personality. You are genuine. Thank you, baby girl. If someone doesn't like what you say on your channel, they should leave. You make a choice to watch a channel. Don't like the content, then simply keep scrolling. Damn, so aggravating. Thank you, Rock Just Living. Lysandra Capri said, you like when Fruity Pebbles get a little soft? I do. Look, y'all, can I tell y'all this? I was shopping one day with my mama. And see, my mama gets me. And she had her buggy and I had my buggy. And so we going down, we shopping. So I'm in front of her at the counter, at the checkout. I look, and my mama just started laughing. I'm like, what the hell is you laughing at? She was like, your basket. She said, you everything in there fruity as hell with your fruity ass. Because I had Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Rings, Fruit Punch Pop, some fruit roll-ups. Even the cashier started laughing. I was like, damn, this is a fruity-ass basket. Now, somebody weak wouldn't have been able to handle that. You can't say gay. You can't say nothing about gay people because they feelings get hurt. You can't say nothing about this person because they feelings get hurt. You can't say nothing about. Come on, stop with all that shit. Stop it. I don't. Somebody could tell a gay joke around me. If you know what, it only hurts you if you put yourself in it and that's who you are. When somebody say the word fag, I don't think of myself as a fag. When somebody says the word sissy, I don't think of myself as a sissy. When somebody say the word bitch, I think I'm in bed. No, those don't bother me at all. And I learned this at an early age that I can be saying something and I'll be like, in my mind, I'll be like, Michael, okay, when this come out, you're going to have to fight. Because I know words that will make somebody fight. And I just cannot believe that other people allow somebody to have that much control over them. How do you allow somebody to have the words that come out their mouth have that much control out of you that knocks you off your square, takes you off your rocker? How? Even when people, have you ever been around somebody and they've been in a room and y'all having a good time and then somebody walks in the room that they don't like and they whole demeanor change, they whole attitude change, now they ain't talking, they looking mad. You didn't let that person have that much control over your ass. Why you stop having a good time? Stop being that weak that you let somebody have that much control over you. I got some family members I don't even speak to. We can be at a family member's house because I don't stop going nowhere just because somebody's there. I can be around and knowing it's some cousins I don't fuck with. And we can be in the same circle, in the same conversation, and I never speak to them. But you're not fin to change who I am. I can talk just like your ass ain't even in there and be in the same conversation. Because you don't have that much control over me. Come on, you stop letting people have control and power over you. That video I did yesterday, it said, be happy, be happy. Be happy. And I was feeling so good. And it really shocked me that someone thought that I really let them have it, which I did. Which I did. But I'm still fucking happy. I choose to be happy. Ain't no words that come out of nobody's mouth not gonna make me unhappy. None. Stay in your lane, I stay in mine. And we gotta stop doing that. Stop giving other people that much power. Stop letting the social media give that much power. You have some people, like with the Nicole Zimmerman, I could not believe that she was going so hard like that. Over what? Over what? Over what? I tell my 4C gang, I love them. I don't unsubscribe to nobody because you don't have that much control. I just won't watch your damn channel. I don't go look at other people's channels and say, oh, you know, this look good. Let me do that. Or, oh, they shouldn't do it. I don't tell nobody what to do on their channel. If anything, I give advice and they can take it or whatever. That's on them. I don't mind constructive criticism. That don't mean I'm going to do what the hell you say, but I don't mind listening. We all can listen. Stop social media make you a punk. Always be your... Exactly. Oh, you got some badasses on social media, though, because they know they on social media. I think I got into a Facebook fight one time because we was going back and forth. And I think, do you lose whoever blocked whoever first? Because that motherfucker blocked me. I've never blocked nobody on Facebook. That's just who I am. And I don't even be mad because I could just go toe to toe. And if I'm this type of person, I could be arguing with you and we can be going off and you can say something so damn good that I have to laugh. I have to laugh like that. I be saying to myself, okay, that was a good one. See, we can't do that. We too in our feelings. We too worried about what other people think. Somebody could be telling the truth about me, and I would never even let them know they're telling the truth. You better stop giving your facial expressions away. Have you ever told somebody the truth and you hit them hard and they cry with them because you done hit them with the truth? Baby, you could be telling the truth. I ain't even gonna let you know. Do you hear me? I'm not even gonna let you know. One thing my mama taught me too, life, constructive criticism. I told you that yesterday, Michael, about the intro. It's okay to receive constructive. Yeah. One thing I love about my mama and what my mama taught me, she always said, don't be no punk. And I'm glad I had that type of mother. She was like, don't be no punk. And fuck what somebody say about you. What do you feel about yourself? What do you feel about yourself? I said, what do you feel about yourself? That's what my mama used to tell me. I have cracked jokes. Me and my mom was sitting on the porch one day, and on her porch where my grandmother used to live, and we was sitting there, and the screen door opened up a little bit, and it closed back, and my mama was crying. And I said, what you crying for? She was like, that was my mama coming home. My grandmama been dead for 33 years, going on 34 years. I said, that wasn't her. She said, why you say that? I said, the screen door didn't open wide enough. Unless you lose weight when you go to heaven. See, that's just how we grew. Me and my mama, in the midst of the storm, see, laughter is so good for the soul. And some people can't. Stop thinking people are laughing at you. See, that's what it is. We don't want nobody laughing at us. You can laugh at me, with me, about me, behind me. I don't give a damn. Because you ain't doing nothing in my life. You ain't stopping me from eating. We ain't making love. And even if we making love, hell, I didn't laugh while I was making love. That was some of that old funny love. Come on, people, stop allowing other people's words to bother you so much. So many people have fought over something somebody said to them. Stop. So many people have broken up because of words. You know, those couples that last a long time is the ones that they husband and wife, and they'll wake up and they be like, hey, bitch, and he be like, hey, ho. That works for them. They stay together. Stop letting words bother you. Stop it. Black men are the worst at it. Stop letting words bother you, black men. Gay men, stop letting what other people think about you bother you. Rock, just living, you right. Some folk love to talk down to people and be negative. You can't be jealous when you know you doing folk right and helping when you can. Wait, say that again. You right. Some folk love to talk down to people and be negative. You can't be jealous when you know you doing folk right and helping when you can. Exactly. Or you know when you shouting out motherfuckers, When you shouting out motherfuckers and you trying to lift them up, when you lifting people up and you doing the right thing, or you giving, we all giving certain ways. We all giving certain ways. But what my friendship is, come on, somebody. When I was telling somebody about the YouTube thing, a lot of people said, I said it's about views. It's about views. And we all use each other when it comes to views. We all will talk about a topic when it comes to views. That's what it is in these YouTube streets. We the YouTube family and all that, okay, that's cute to say, but it's about views. That's why you have people pay other people for, to do a collab because they wanted some views. That's why I always say I ain't paying nobody. That's why I don't mind shouting people out or saying, hey. When my sis had her people come on, I didn't mind that. But once they do it for you, you got to take that ball and you got to run around with it. You got to run around with it. You're right. Everybody ain't your damn friend. And some people so quick to call you friends and don't even really know you. Don't even really know you. How the hell you know me and we ain't known each other a damn month or two yet? How the hell? But that's people's problem, because if you knew me, I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say. And if you around me, I can't deal with the people that tiptoe around and worry about what this person saying, what that person thinking, what that thing. Oh, they gonna say this. Oh, why that? Oh, hell the fuck no. Hell to no. That ain't me. That ain't me. I ain't forgiving shit or apologizing for shit that I didn't even do. I'm not doing that. That's not what I do. That's not my makeup. That's not how I'm built. I ain't got no family members, no children, or nothing that I can't be me for. I'm gonna be me. I don't care what mama and daddy think. I don't care what sister and brother, son and daughter, cousin. None of that. None of that. My life ain't got shit to do with theirs. And theirs ain't got nothing to do with mine. My mama many times say, why you gonna say that? Because I'm grown and I can. And if you don't like it, mama, don't watch. Even in my comedy, she'll come, oh, you ain't gonna do that joke tonight, are you? I said, don't come into the show. Don't come to the show. Mama, if you don't want to hear the joke, don't come to the show. A lot of people could come for you and try to let you have it. And when you let them have it back, they can't handle that. Can't handle that. A lot of people don't live in their truth. A lot of people do not live in their truth. Like all these down low undercover brothers, these undercover lesbian sisters. That's why you got so many people intertwined messing with each other. Because people ain't telling this person all of that. I don't do that. I ain't never messed with no married man. I ain't never messed with somebody whose family didn't know. Because I ain't got time to creep, sneak, or none of that. The hell. I'm too old to be sneaking around and trying to make people think I'm something that I'm not. That ain't me. That is not me. Oh, I don't know how I got so deep in this, but I'm just saying, I'm just tired of the fakeness, the phoniness, the smiling in each other's face, and all of that. All of that. People tell me all the time, hey, shout out this channel or whatever. I don't talk about the channel. I just don't do it. But I said, a couple of times I shouted out a channel that I really didn't like, but that was because other people told me. But I said, you know what? From now on, what I'm going to do is I'm only picking channels that I really like. Only channels that I really like. I'm going to stop being up on screen with people that I don't want to be on screen with. I'm going to stop commenting on videos that I don't like. But no, that's being a little too evil. Because there's nothing to encourage somebody. I really would just have to not like you. But my whole thing of this live is, I got to be me. I cannot be your friend, be your associate of yours, be around you, and every damn thing I say, you question it. Well, what do you mean about that? Well, why you say that? Well, what do people think this? And what do people think that? And I'm not the friend for you. Because we're going to spend a whole lifetime of me trying to explain to your ass what I say, and I'm not explaining it. I'm not going to fucking explain it. I said what I said. What you mean? You ain't got to never ask me what you mean, because I say what I mean. And see, a lot of us tiptoe. It's not even worth being your friend if cannot be honest and say what the hell I feel. Me doing this YouTube channel is not worth it if I can't be me. So many people have said, well, maybe you don't need to cut. I've had people say, you eat too much pork. Do you think I give a fuck about that? If I want to eat pig ears and pig nose and pig ass every damn day, I'm going to. I'm going to. Because somebody likes it. I'm not lacking in people watching my videos. And I thank God for that. I thank God that they love my authenticity, my genuineness, and my realness. A lot of times, I'll look back at my video and be like, shit, Mike, you said that? Oh, Lord. But I'm never embarrassed. I never feel bad because at least I was being my damn self. I'll get on here. You don't hear me saying, oh, I like this way. If I don't like you, I don't like you. I'm talking about when it comes to family members. If I don't like you and don't deal with you, I'm not going to be on YouTube and make you think I got a perfect family when I don't. When I don't. That's not me. I'm not going to sit. I've never done a video. If you don't be yourself, who else can you be? I love your food. Keep cooking. Thank you, baby. My thing is this. I'm an actor. I'm a good actor, but I can't act that good and that long that when I come on YouTube, that I have to be something that I'm not. First of all, I did a cooking video with my sis, and she couldn't, it was a challenge. She couldn't wipe her mouth, and I couldn't cuss. Hell, it wasn't even a minute in the video, and I slipped and cussed because that's not me. Why the hell I look like coming on here trying to be me and not cuss? I would lose that bet every time. Every time. I see a lot of scantless stuff on YouTube. I see, like I told people that on these YouTube channels, a lot of people do what other people are doing. A lot of people. But I can honestly say, I've never looked at anybody's channel and said, ooh, let me do that. I mean, not in the way they act. Maybe like a recipe, like with the fried pig feast, I'll do stuff like that. But I've seen people almost say word for word what another person and say it. And if that's them and if that's what they do, that's cool. That's cool. I ain't going to do this topic because somebody else doing it. I'm going to do me. YouTube has so many fake accounts. People create names just to talk about you. It'd be Pookie and yes. And not only that, family will hate on you the most. Family will hate on you the most. I did a video about Andre, Sweetie Pie's grandson. And all it was pictures of him and the happy birthday playing. Do you know I got quite a few thumbs down? It's just some people that's just so unhappy. You got people that will come out and, no matter what you do, that's why I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I thank God that he's blessed me enough to be at least entertaining, to be interesting enough to where people want to come in and watch my videos. Whether I'm talking, whether I'm cooking, whether, I show everything. But me making love, and if I did that, I'd have to charge you $29.99 because that would be a banger. What? Don't judge me. Judge your damn self. But I'm serious about that. And if I can give any advice to new YouTubers, and hell, I'm fairly new. I've only been doing this since July. How many months is that? August, September, October, November, December, January, February. 6 months. 7. It'll be February. It'll be 7 months I've been doing it. But God has truly showed me favor. God has truly shown me favor. God has given me a niche to be able to be myself to where I ain't gotta watch a lot of channels or not. You know, a lot of times I get on and don't even know what I'm gonna talk about. I just say, Lord, use me. And I know y'all say, how you gonna say, Lord, use me, and all you do is cut? Cause hell, I know when I get to heaven, I'm gonna have to talk about it and explain it. I don't think I'm not gonna get into heaven for cussing. And for all you Bible thumping holy rollies, I don't even want to argue about it. If I get up there and God say I can't get into heaven because I cuss, I'll be like, what? What the hell? But when I get up there to heaven, I'm gonna say, I think I wonder can they put you on probation for like 6 months to see if you might make it into heaven. I'd probably be on probation. Or I like your hair is growing. No, I'm gonna cut this today. I like bald hair, so bam. Okay. I want to say, because when I get to heaven, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say, God, look, because that's how I talk to God now. I talk to God like we homeboys. I really do. Lord, look. But when I get up, I'm gonna be like, God, look. When I get my little crown and my robe and I, walk down the streets of gold, be like, God, okay, where my mansion? I hope it's next to my grandmama. Where my mansion at, Lord? Oh, I get a mansion. I get a mansion. And then I'm going to turn. I'm going to say, Lord, look, can I just say one thing? I hope this don't get me kicked out of heaven. But Lord, didn't you turn water into wine? I just got a good idea. Can you turn that water into Hennessy? Don't judge me. Judge yourself. But really, I really came on here because I just got tired. I'm defending myself. Why am I defending myself for being myself? And I mean, I had a long, drawn out paragraph of telling me what I did wrong and how other people gonna think and how this is that. Come on. Come on. Come on. I cracked a joke. If you was like me, you would put it on Facebook. That would have been some more views. That would have been good views. That's some good controversy. Is good views. You notice I ain't said a name because I ain't throwing nobody on the bus, but I'm saying what I said. I'm saying what I'm saying. But this makes me pull back a little bit, and I'm gonna keep dropping me some bangers. Keep touching on touchy subjects, silly subjects. How many people saw the clip of the play I put in there when I played the gay character Puddin'? Did anybody see that? Did y'all enjoy that? Anybody see that? It was the last video I did when I was in a hair salon. I played the character Puddin'. That is what I love to do. I'm a creative person. I love entertaining. That's this COVID really just getting to me because I want to get out my one girl who promotes a lot of my stuff. We would get in the theater, and then we kept saying, "Well, wow, how many people gonna come because it's theater here?" Oh, thank you, Miss Officer. Oh, thank you. What was that? Thank you, Joanne. Just love it. It was wasn't I a damn fool up in the yard? Wasn't I a damn fool? And y'all know what? Most of the plays I do, I don't have any dialogue. Thanks, Kareem, man. Most of the plays I do, I don't have dialogue. They let me ad-lib. So everything you hear me say is just me throwing that in there. I have a gift for that. And I love when they let me loose like that. That's why you'll see a lot of the cast members laughing because I mainly perform for them to see if I can make them laugh. Yes, you got to go look at it. It's a little clip. It's funny as hell. Oh, shout out to LaShonda Capri for giving me that intro. That intro was by LaShonda Capri. Thank you. Thank you, Peaches. I love doing that. I love being on stage. I love performing. Y'all saw the one video where I was going to, looking at the different theaters. I looked at the one. That theater held 750 something seats. And I had to tell the promoter that I'm doing it with, I said, look, you got this different strand of coronavirus coming out now and everything. And you got to social distance them, so you really can't have a sold out show. And if I'm gonna get something like that, I'd rather be able to sell all 750 something seats and make that money. And so then we tried to decide, well, maybe. Thank you, Celine Bell. I just love watching you act up. So then we decided, well, maybe we can have it outdoors somewhere, maybe in the summertime, and that could, hey Angela, and that could be social distancing. And I was like, that sound like good. And then she went to maybe you can do something. I want to ask people this: how many people, if I filmed a comedy act, maybe half an hour, 45-minute comedy show, and streamed it live, how many people actually pay to see that? Because that's the route she's trying to go. I'm telling y'all, I love comedy. Um, Comedy is my first love. Acting is I love acting. I love dancing. I've been doing it all my life. I went to Interlochen. Okay, am I giving y'all a rundown of my history now? You know, when I was in middle school, I did a no. When I was in elementary, the very first play I ever did was called The Nutcracker. I was in play. I was in um, Glee Club. I went anywhere that I didn't have to learn because I love doing extra activity. I was on I was I was on the football team. Anything that got me out of class. And I was smart, intelligent. I just didn't like being confined. Well, when I got in middle school, I took modern dance, and back in that day, that was the thing. Oh, you was a sissy, or um, but nobody came at me that way. I was so good that the people. Well, let me read this. They need to come up with a way for us to reach through the phone. I definitely take your food, Uncle Michael. It's not what people call you; it's what you answer to. Don't change. Love you. Thank you, baby. Just lovely. Your talent is through the roof. I'm here for it all. Thank you. Just lovely. I'll definitely pay to see you act a fool. You are so funny. Thank you, Patrice. Um, from day one. But see, this is another thing. I had all sisters, so they always had me playing school. We always making up routines. You know what we used to play the most? We used to play funeral. Am I the only one to play funeral? We the only kid. Well, I would always be they would always make me the preacher because, mind you, I had this voice. My voice got deep when I was about 11 or 12. And I mean, I used to sound like a girl. I used to get my sister in trouble. And then one day I woke up just like that. I was like, hello. I said, oh shit. And my mama said something to me, and I said, uh huh. She said, boy, come here. What the hell you putting all that bass in your voice? I mean, she thought I was. I said, Mama, this is it. Nobody could believe it. So for every program they had in school, and mind you, I was 4 feet because I was real short. So when I would come out, they always had me MC everything. When I would come out and I'm this short, and I go, welcome to, and you could just hear the audience go, this big old gas go through. So I knew I liked performing, and believe it or not, you guys. Hello, my brother Michael from North Carolina. Love watching you, and we'll always be here for thanks. 4C game for life, baby. What up, Sylvia Newberry? Um, so believe it or not, I'm very shy. I know y'all probably don't think it. I'm very, very shy. I swear I am. I get nervous as hell. Before every show, I have to piss a million times. I have to pee a million times. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to. I mean, I really get so nervous. And my mama hated it. That's why she wanted me to come in the dressing room with me. She's like, you do this shit all the time. But it's something about once they call me, give it up for that funny comedian, Michael Allen. Once they hand me that microphone, all of that goes away. And you would never know what all that shit I went through backstage, but that happens every time. And also, um, I never write anything down. I never do. I go off the top of my head with you have very there's very few comedians I know that do that because a lot of them write it down and they'll rehearse their act in the mirror. If I do that, it's not funny to me. If I stand in my bathroom and be like, okay, boom, 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 and trying to hit, it's not funny. I just have to say, Lord, you lead me, take me where you want me to go. And it works every time. Every time. I can go out there and think I'm going to talk about something and end up talking about things totally different. I just go there. You just keep it one is real. And yes, I do. And I remember the girl called me and she said, Michael, she's in church real heavy. We did plays together years ago. She said, Michael. I said, hey. She said, look, I want you to come do some comedy for my show. She had a play and she wanted me to open it up. And it was some good money for like 20 minutes. I was like, yeah. She said, the only thing you can't cuss. I said, oh shit. And do y'all know that was the hardest show for me to do without cussing? Oh my God. Oh my God. But I got through it and it let me know that I can do comedy in churches and I can do it. You know, I'll always do both. I have people all the time say, well, you need to just be a clean comic. No, that's not going to work for me. I'm sorry. It's just something about a joke when you put motherfucker in front of it, a bitch. That's just me. That is just, I mean, some people are funny without cussing, but like I said, my funniest comedians ever to me, Richard Pryor, I love him. Eddie Murphy is my first. Eddie Murphy is hilarious to me. I love Eddie Murphy. I would have to say Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor. It's a hard third. I know a lot of people say Dave Chappelle. I like Tony Roberts. He's a Detroit comedian. I worked with him. Um, I don't know how many people know Tony Roberts. I really, really like him. Will you ever come to Mississippi? You are cracking me up as we speak. Brenda, I'm trying to do that damn thing. I've been there before. It was some years ago. I was doing plays. Um, I love doing what I do. I really wish I could, when this coronavirus is over, that I'm able to do a little small mini, not no big places, but little places where people can come out, my YouTube people, and meet me, and maybe I can even cook. I can call it cooking, and I'll cook while I'm telling jokes, um, or just do really stand up comedy. Shout out to my boy Lonnie B because I know he go around and that's what he doing. He does these little skits and stands up, but that's what I do as well. I love to do that. I saw him when he came here to Detroit. It's amazing what this platform do. That's what going back to what I was talking about. We need to use this platform to better ourselves, not worry about what nobody else saying, not worrying about what anybody else saying. What's for you is for you. If you gonna be mad at me, be mad because I said something you don't like, not because what you think other people gonna say. Comedy off Broadway, Lexington, Kentucky. Yes, y'all know what? I think if I was to get enough people in certain like one particular city, I would actually go there. If I knew that I can get enough people to make it worth the while, I would go there. That's why right now I'm gonna do something in Detroit because this is where my big fan base is in Detroit. Um, but I love doing. I miss doing stand up so bad, y'all. Now I catch myself. I'm that type of person that I'll just sit back and I'll just think of funny stuff. That I don't use a tape recorder. I don't write it down. I have a mind like an elephant, to where I have so much in my stored in my head that when I'm on stage, it's so much to pick from, and it's amazing how my comedy actually goes smoothly. You would think I would be all over the place, but it really goes smoothly. Smoothly. I love comedy. I need to tell y'all this. I ain't gonna keep y'all in here too much longer. Everybody used to always say, Michael, you're so funny. People would invite me to their parties because I was the clown, always laughing. I was always that way from a young age. I don't know if it's because I had all sisters and I had to get them together. So I had a real bad car accident. My face was, I looked like the Elephant Man. I flew through the windshield. They said glass, that's how I got this mark here. They said glass will come out my face for the rest of my life. I would love to go to Maryland. I really would. We would welcome you with the open arms. Y'all know we're gonna have to look into that. So my face was so messed up, and I was so good at cracking jokes on people, and I was like, so when it did come down, I was like, Lord, because when I flew through the windshield, and I was laying there. I think I've told the story before, and I was laying there in the ambulance. It was like, oh my God, he's not gonna make it. And that's when everything in my mind was thinking, what if I die? And the first thing I thought about was, I can't die. I haven't had sex. It had been a minute since I had sex, and I'm serious. That was the first. I wanted something before I left here, because I didn't know for sure could we do it in heaven. But I'm serious. What? Don't judge me. Judge your damn self. I really thought about, I can't go. I haven't had sex, and then I started thinking about things I didn't do in my life. Because believe it or not, I wasn't in no pain, but I mean, blood and gushing, and then I had just lost my cousin maybe a month before that, and it was God's way of saying, "Look, you keep crying about your cousin. I could have took you." And as I was laying there at that moment, I said, "Lord, look, I love and miss my cousin, but I ain't ready to see him." I knew I had always wanted to do comedy. Those were the things I actually said. And so when I got in I don't even remember when they put me in the back of the ambulance. All I remember was sticking a tube down my throat. And I stayed in a coma for like 2 weeks. I woke up 2 weeks later, and my mama, first thing I saw was my mama. And I had this tube down my throat, and they had me tied to the bed because they said I kept trying to pull the tube out. And I'm looking like, so I wrote on, I was looking for something to write because I couldn't talk. So my great grandmother walked in, and she was like, damn, just to look in her face. I was like, so a couple days later, my sister walked in. She was like, damn. I mean, just to look, they didn't say it, but I saw them looking at me like, damn. So I kept asking my mom, a mirror, where's the mirror? I wrote on the paper, where's the mirror? And my mom was like, ain't no mirror here, baby. Ain't no mirror, ain't no mirror here. So finally, when my little niece walked in there, and my little niece was like, damn. I was like, I got to see my face now. I'm getting fucking mad. So I tell my mama, I write on the paper again, mirror, mirror. And mama was like, ain't no mirror here. She didn't want me to see my face. And the nurse was like, it's one right there. Just flip that. And my mama gave her a look like, oh, I flipped that mirror up. I wrote on the paper, damn. Because I look like the elephant man. But anyway, that's what made me say, you know what, if I make it through this, Lord, and you let me get through this, I'm going to do the things I want to do. And comedy was one of the things that I wanted to do. And I paid $150 to take a class called Comedy 101, right? A class called Comedy 101. A friend of mine, the comedian had been on Comic View, right? So he was teaching us. They didn't teach you how to be funny. They didn't teach you how to write jokes. What they did was they taught you about stage presence, timing, and all of that. So it was about me and 8 other people in this class, and it was really exciting. And you know what? I'm the only person still doing comedy out of all of those people. Ain't that something? None of the rest of them are doing comedy. Come on, somebody. Won't he do it? Here, 23 years later, 24 years later. So for our graduation, we all, put on a comedy show. And he was like, I'm saving the best for last. And he put me up last. And boy, I knocked it out the park. My very first time on stage, I swear it was like a drug. I was like, this is what I love to do. I'm a star. I just felt it. And the people laughing, and I had that control. Because it's one thing, a lot of people want to call themselves comedians. People on Facebook and YouTube and all that ain't paid no dues, I always want to put comedian in their title because they can do a little funny skit or whatever. But a lot of them can't get on stage because it's different when people sitting in the audience looking at you like this. Okay, motherfucker, make me laugh. I done paid my $30. Oh, that's a big difference than me just doing a skit for you. So a lot of people, I don't give them that title because it's easy to slap comedian, in front of your name. But I'm gonna tell you a good story though. So after graduation, we had a place here called All Jokes Aside, and they used to have Apollo night, like Apollo Theater. But instead of them booing you, everybody would shake their keys. Bro, you a great comedian. You have the jokes on standby for any and everybody all the time. I know. So instead of them booing you, they would shake keys. So can you imagine a whole audience full of people shaking keys? I mean, they was brutal like that. It was called All Jokes Aside. So my instructor, the guy that taught the comedy class, he was like, "Look, y'all need to go out to different comedy clubs and hone your craft before you come to All Jokes Aside because they brutal in here." I'm a very impatient person. And so, and another guy, I thought he was funny and good too. He's not doing it anymore. So we decided we gonna just go right here. Either you're funny or you're not. I ain't gotta go around these other clubs. I'm coming right here. So he got in it, and I didn't want to get into it. I mean, get in the contest the same time he got into it because I didn't want us to go against each other. So he got in first, and they had singers, dancers, just like Apollo, rappers, poetry, anything. And so he got up there and he said some joke. He said, "Women," this is how he started off. He said, "Women, you gotta stop letting these men beat your ass, but be talking about you love them." That was the worst way you could have. The women was shaking them damn keys so much, and they booed him off. And I was like, "Damn, they are brutal." So I went back the next week because I still wasn't scared because I felt like I was funny. Either it's in you or it's not. So you never know what order you're going in. A good friend of mine who I ended up working with, Coco, was hosting it. And I signed up early, whatever. So I'm sitting there with my sister, and I had a couple family members there. So they was going, they was going, and then this guy got up and sung Brian McKnight, "One Last Cry." That nigga almost made me take my drawers off and throw him up on stage. I mean, that's how good he was. Here you go. I mean, he was so damn good, and he sung it a cappella. I mean, the girls was just going crazy. I got a little moist. And I said, "Oh, shit." And I told my sister, I said, "You know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not." And I had not done comedy anywhere but at my graduation. I said, "I am not doing it. I'm not going in." And she was like, "You can do it. You can." I said, "He didn't want." See, that's the devil trying to tell you to quit before you even try. That is the devil trying to tell you to quit before you even try. Can you believe that? So I I said, "You know what?" My sister convinced me. I said, "Well, I'll tell you what. I'll go up, but if they call me next, I'm not going. I'm not going up behind him." And then Coco's like, "All right, give it up. This next young man from Detroit, Mr. Michael Allen." Oh my God. Talking about, I was shaking, my knees were shaking. And I went on up there anyway, because I had two Bahama Mamas. That's some tropical drinks with the rum in it. And I ran up there and I just started hitting them. Bam, bam, bam. Them jokes was hitting, baby. They was falling all out and they were laughing. And I mean, I was in heaven. And that whenever I'm on stage, that's what I feel. And so it got to the end. I mean, people was clapping and jumping. I mean, they gave me a standing ovation. So they get to the end where they put their hand like Apollo over everybody's head. Well, it got down to me and the guy that sung Brian McKnight, "One Last Cry." And they was like, whoever clapped the loudest, they couldn't decide that way. Whoever clapped the longest, they couldn't decide that way. And then people was like, split it, split it. First prize was $100. You got to realize this was in 1996. And they was like, split it, split it. And she said, we can't because it's a check. And so we standing there, and people that was for me was rooting, and people that was for him. I shook his hand because I felt so proud that that boy sung his ass off. So I felt good that I was even at that level with him. And we shook hands and hugged, but they ended up picking him. Look, some of the audience was booing or whatever. So, but like I said, I was feeling good, and I came off the stage, and this old lady, she was like, she gave me a hug. She said, "Baby, they should have never even had y'all go against it because y'all both were so good." And she shook my hand and put $100 bill in my hand. Come on, somebody. She put 100. She's the reason I'm still doing comedy to this day. She put $100 bill, and you got to realize this was in '96. I wish I could. I wonder if she's still living because she was old, and that was how many years is '96? 20-something years ago. I don't know if she's still. But this lady just handed me $100 bill. Come on. If that wasn't nobody but God saying that I was ordained to do comedy and be funny, and it, thank God you're still here. We need you. And you know what? Thank God that she did that because I went back and won the next 2 weeks in a row. Come on. She, that, it was better that I won, that she gave me the money than me actually winning, because that gave me a drive. That let me know this woman she didn't have to give me none of that money to do anything. And, right after that, um, somebody seen me when I went and won that next week. Matter of fact, you know who saw me? See, this is how God works. You know the the sitcom Girlfriends with Tracy Ellis Ross and Maya and all of them, Joan. Well, Maya's son, Jabari. Well, it was the older Jabari. It was his mother and father. It was his mother and father. I love watching you also. Sister Pretty Feel, you and Brother Michael and my two number ones on these YouTubes. Thank you. So it was the little boy who played Jabari. It was his mother and father. He was real little at that time. And they had a play called Hairweed. I'm just telling y'all my whole story, but why not? What the hell? I'm real in each street. So it was a play called Hairweed. Mike Epps was in it before he done it. I think the only thing Mike Epps had ever done was Comic View at that time. We smoked so much weed together. Shout out to Mike. And Cole from Martin, Carl Payne was in it. And we did that. And then somebody saw me in that one. And then I ended up doing another one called God Don't Like Ugly. That had, so many people was in that at one point or another. Charlie Wilson was in it. Dottie People, my mama, Angela Bofield. Melissa Morgan was in it one time. Reverend James Moore. Dwayne Woods. It was so many different people that came through there. Vanessa Bell Armstrong. It was so many of them that came. One of the Winans. And then I did that, and then somebody else seen me do one. I did Papa Don't Take No Mess, and then I did Scantless Hair. Then I did I Am What God Says I Am, and I did it's so many I can't even think of the names, but I love doing it, but I had did plays so long that I hadn't done stand-up comedy in a while, and I said, I got to get back to it, because if you don't do stand-up in a while, you kind of get scared to get back up there. So my main love, what I love to do is stand-up comedy. That's why I tell people, I'm squinching because I can't really see it. That's why I tell people, I'm a comedian to the bone. I am a comedian to the bone. I got to be me. I can't be in a relationship with anybody that wants me to be any other way. I can't be in a relationship as a friend with anybody that wants me to be. Yes, I have serious moments. Yes, everything is not funny, but don't get your feelings hurt because I find humor in something, and it's not something even about you that you should be even getting mad about. You mad about what other people. A lot of time we don't really even get mad about what people say. We get mad about how other people laugh at it. Am I making sense when I say that? A lot of times people don't even get mad at what you say to them. They get mad at the other people's reaction about what you said. I'm gonna give you a good example too. This is a technique I learned in doing comedy. I would have people come, like, say my sis came to one of my shows, and she's sitting there and I'm doing these jokes. I can say a joke that only her and I would know, and she would crack up laughing. And the way that she cracked up laughing, other people would laugh as well. It's called that train reaction. You can say a joke that only one person, and the way that person is falling out, other people will look at her and fall out too, just at the way she's laughing. I'm giving away some sick. We love you, Michael. Be you and be yourself. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Lynette. Hey, all time, Michael Allen, you are the greatest. Thank you. Always this for the. So, just like even when you have a heckler, if I have a heckler, I don't never really talk about the audience unless it's just something so obvious, or I have a heckler. And I will only say 3 jokes, hit them real hard, because I have the microphone, so I'm not going to give them the control of my show. And I'm going to hit them 3 times, and I'm going to keep going. I had one heckler. I don't know if I ever told this joke to you guys. I didn't like it because my sister was like, this guy want to start comedy night at his bar, and you need to come in. I was like, okay. And I don't turn down no money. I was like, all right, he wanted to start a comedy night. with my milk on me. I love milk. So the man just gets up. He stops. You know, people dancing and stuff. You know, black folks when they dance and they drinking, they ain't do no flyers. They ain't make no announcements or nothing. The guy was like, he turned the music on and just give me the mic. So everybody looking like, first of all, they look like, why the hell he stopped the damn show? I mean, why he stop our music? That's how they looking at me. And I'm like, this could not be a worse way to start a damn little show. So, boom, I'm a professional. I jump right in there and I start doing. Now I'm getting people to laugh, and they finally figuring out I'm doing comedy. But it was just one guy sitting in the back table by himself. Oh, black guy too. I'm doing a joke. I can see him. Yeah, look, you can tell when somebody about to come at you. He was like, "That shit ain't funny." Everybody looking. I didn't pay that any attention. And then I was kept going, and he really went. He got louder. I said, "Look, my nigga, shut the fuck up." I said, "If your dick was as big as your mouth, you wouldn't be sitting by your damn self. Shut your." Oh, it must have been true, because all them women fell out. He wanted to fight me. He wanted to fight me after the show. Do you know how many times people have wanted to fight me? There has been several times people have wanted to fight me, but I have never wavered. I've always been myself. I didn't give a damn, and it wasn't me going hard. It was just me being myself. Or, well, yeah, it was me going hard on the heckler. That's why my clapbacks are so good, I believe. I love to clap back if it's somebody deserves it. I just don't do it. Like I say, I have enough. Any comedian that gets on stage and all they do is talk about the audience, they don't have a set act. I have so much of my own shit to talk about. I have so much of my own dysfunction in my own family and my own personal life that I don't really have to talk about nobody else. You know, people laugh at my shit. You know, and I don't tell jokes. I'm a storyteller that just happens to be funny. Do that make sense? I don't. It's not like, well, some of them I do have a punchline to it, but I'm just a good storyteller, and I'm good at embellishing them. You know, I embellish a lot of stories. Enough about me. I didn't keep on y'all on here long enough. But thank you guys who have watched me. Um, my main purpose of this um, is stop allowing what you think of other people gonna say about you dictate to you how you feel about yourself. Dictate to you what you're gonna get mad about. Dictate to you whether you like this or you don't like it. We put too much we put too much on other people's opinion about us. And I don't do that. I don't. And I'm not going to get into it. Hey, Mama T, I'm not going to get into it with anybody about what I think other people. You said that. Now, people going to think that. People going to think that. We going to have a sad life if we keep running through here trying to worry about what other people think. Michael Allen, you and Philly Phil need a talk show and cooking show. Yes, Philly Phil never let me talk. If she would let me talk. No, I seen that video. For all of y'all, we love you, and I'm so glad you know your work. Thank you, just lovely. Matter of fact, you guys, my sis put up that video and said one of her subscribers did say, um, one of her subscribers did say, my sis never lets me talk. What comment? What your comment at, sis? Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Sheila Wilson. Oh, that's the one, including me, bro. But anyway, the subscriber told my sis, look, you won't let your brother. You so rude. Don't be interrupting your brother. My people love me out there. My folks see gay love me, knowing damn well, especially if I have a couple cocktails, I be talking my ass off. But she did the video. Oh, and some of y'all was coming at me on that video. Y'all baby glad I ain't in no clapback mood. No, I wouldn't let y'all have it because I do talk a whole lot. I have a gift for gab. But yes, what I'm trying to say is stop allowing other people to dictate how you feel about yourself. Dictate to what you like and what you don't like, especially on social media. Especially on the social media. I'm not worried about nobody else. I would appreciate it more if you say, I'm mad because you, not I'm mad because other people gonna think. I'm mad because other people gonna say this. That's not a valid point to me because I don't give a fuck what other people say. Come to me and say you upset because you upset, not what somebody gonna think about you. What's for you is for you, and can't nobody ruin that but you. Come on, somebody. What's for you is for you, and can't nobody ruin that but you. And some of us are so quick to say, "Oh, my platform, and I got," and you're not even at that level yet. Get at that level. Yes, you're trying to get there, but you're not at a level to where, okay, y'all, it's not like, hell, I'm not at a level like that yet. So it's not me laying nobody, but stop putting too much in this YouTube, community of the people. I love my subscribers. I love y'all. I love 4C Gang to death. Lord knows I do. Lord knows I do. But I'm not going to do anything be like, oh my God, what do they think? Because the reason y'all on here is because I am myself. See, that's the problem. That's why I say be yourself. Because now you got to put on this facade. You got to do this facade. You got to be something that you're really not. And the moment that you fall out of that, people catch it. People know it. You got some really attentive people on this Facebook. I've had people look at my videos and pick out the smallest, minute things that I wouldn't even think about. And that just showed me how much people pay attention, how much. You got some people that this is their highlight. This is what they love to do. Watch YouTube, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love, some of the best feelings I get is when I'm out somewhere and somebody go, 4C Game for Life. I hear that all the time. 4C Game for Life, or hey, Cook with comedian Michael Allen. I love that. I love that. I love that. That is like one of the best feelings in the world. So that's why I do what I do and I love to do. But what I'm not going to do is be phony. What I'm not going to do is tiptoe around anybody. What I'm not going to do is don't say something because of what you think somebody else is going to say. What I'm not going to do is not be real. What I'm not going to do is be fake and phony. I lost a lot of good friends because they just couldn't handle it. And it wasn't like I did it every day or I was going hard or whatever. It's just that they worried about what other people thought too much. I said I couldn't go with any guy that was too worried about what people would say if he was gay. Then I'm not the one for you. Because ain't nobody kicking my ass for it. I can't deal with you. I live in my truth. That's me. Come on. I had a best friend tell me, come meet me at Applebee's. I said, for what? He said, just come out. I said, you buy me something to eat? He's like, yeah. So I go out to Applebee's. I said, what? What is it? He said, look, I just wanted you here because my sister's coming here. I invited my sisters here, and I'm gonna come out to him and tell him I'm gay. And I just looked. He was like, what? He said, I wanted you here for moral support. And I just looked. He was like, what? I said, let me ask you a question. He said, what? I said, did your sisters and them invite you to Applebee's to tell you they were straight? People kill me with that. Why the hell you gotta come out? What business is it? What business is it if somebody gay? Straight people don't tell us that. Look, it ain't like my sister set me down. It's like, look, Mike, I just want to let you know I'm straight and I like men. So why? I've never understood that coming out shit. And you would know. You know when somebody gay. See, straight women kill me with that. Straight women kill me talking about they don't know. Some of y'all just want to be blind to the fact because you want to find somebody, you want somebody so good. No, you know when they gay because I'm going to tell you this. Social media is a good way to tell if somebody's gay. Number one, if you on Facebook, come on somebody, you should, because us gay guys are cute. What? Don't judge me. Judge your damn self. And they on Facebook. And you looking, oh, they so cute. This the women. Oh, they so cute. And you look at their friends. You look at their friends list, and they got 5,000 friends, but 4,899 of them are men. 9 times out of 10, they gay. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. We know. We know. We know. It's not hard. You know, my sisters have been with. I remember my sister when she came somewhere to a party and her boyfriend was gay, and I was like, this. People was like, "Oh, that's so wrong to tell her." No, I did not want my sister to be with a gay man, not knowing. You know, maybe he had to change his life around, but I still feel like she should have known that. Cause see, that's one thing I can't stand about men or women that just aren't truthful. There's nothing wrong with being bisexual, but it's just be honest about it. Stop playing with people. I have a few gay friends and I love them just like the next and some better. Yeah, you know, some women just don't care. They'll still do a gay man. I had a lot of women. You know, I didn't talk up a lot of little coochie every now and then. I love when women be like, boy, you give me a half an hour with you, I'll turn you around. I said, we can try, baby, but it took me longer than a half an hour to get this way. See, you know, it is what it is, right? Be honest, don't play with me. Exactly, don't do that. You know, a lot of brothers don't do that. You know, and it's amazing that I'm not. It's really shocking. A lot of my friends that have with women that really don't care, but you know, these young kids are doing it just to be doing it. Sometimes nowadays I just think they do it because it's an end thing. I don't even really think none of them gay. I'm serious. I'm serious. I am so serious. In my day, they were discreet and you really had to figure out. Now they be holding hands walking down the street and I even be looking like, damn. You know? It is what it is though. Shout out to my LGBT young LGBTQXYZ LMNOP because you know we got a million motherfucking letters. ABC people. You know. I just have been one of those people that I was never feminine like that. Once you sit down and talk to me, you got it. But I come up in that era where that's not the first thing you want people to see. So when I see nothing against them, but that's just well, it's acceptable now. But back in my day, I didn't hang around anybody that was real feminine. I just couldn't because it brought too much unwanted attention and you know. Back in my day, I was thinking about how to whoop your ass. So you know, cause I figured that out real quick. You can kick somebody's ass, and that whole gay thing went out the door. They never called you gay anymore. All right, y'all. I could run my mouth. I cannot believe I've been on here 97, 98 minutes. And some people have stayed in here. Y'all really like me, don't you? Y'all really, really like me. Okay, y'all. Don't I look rough? Oh, I got an important phone call. Is it past 3 o'clock? Okay, you guys, look. Well, my phone didn't ring. But anyway, love you guys. 4C game for life. Cooking, comedy, cussing it. Cocktails, cooking, comedy, cussing it. Cocktails, cooking, comedy, cussing it. 4C game for life, baby. That's what we do. We the baddest gang out here in these YouTube streets. Right, don't judge me. Judge your damn self. And look, stop allowing motherfuckers' opinion, come on, dictate to you what you like and what you don't like and how the fuck you feel about yourself. Mother had you, mother loved them, and motherfuck them. Shit. If you gonna check me about what I said, you better tell me you don't like it, not what you think another motherfucker. Come on, y'all, get started. I'll be talking again. Judge yourself. Don't judge me. It's your boy. I'm out. Peace. Out of here. Oh, somebody said, love you, Michael. Love you, too. Love you, Jay Collins. Thank you guys for watching. All right, Sheila, my boy Kareem. All right, y'all. Peace out. I'm going to look for y'all videos. I'll be on here looking. What's for supper? Let's see. I don't know. My sister want to cook chicken feet, but I didn't go get any. And I don't feel like going out. But I got a real important phone call. Hopefully, I'll have some good news for you guys. All right, I'm going to get out of here for real this time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.